The God they preach about is pure invention, a trick. They're the first ones to not believe in him. The example could encourage others who only fear to start. For myself, I think that one wrong does not right the other, and forgiveness cannot be won with useless tears or alms to the church. Dying people don't need medicine, the ones who remain do. The whys and wherefores didn't need to be said. If you are reading this have ever loved someone, you will understand. Putting it into words is useless. The uninitiated cannot understand the mysterious. But because their ancestors were men of righteousness, shall we consent to the abuses of their degenerate descendants? Because they did us a great good, would we be guilty if we prevented them from doing us evil? A revolution, woven in the dim light of mystery, has kept me from you. Another revolution will return me to your arms, bring me back to life. People believe that madness is when you don't think as they do, which is why they take me for a madman. I can concede that the government has no knowledge of the people, but I believe the people know less of the government. There are useless officials, evil, if you like, but there are also good ones, and these are not able to accomplish anything because they encounter an inert mass, the population that takes little part in matters that concern them. No one blames a pilot who takes refuge in port when the storm begins to blow. It is not cowardice to duck under a bullet. What is wrong is to defy it only to fall and never rise again. Tomorrow at 7, I shall be shot, but I am innocent of the crime of rebellion. I am going to die with a tranquil conscience. On this battlefield, man has no better weapon than his intelligence, no other force but his heart. The glory of saving a country doesn't mean having to use the measures that contributed to its ruin. Our liberty will not be secured at the sword's point. We must secure it by making ourselves worthy of it, and when the people reaches that height, God will provide a weapon. The idols will be shattered, tyranny will crumble like a house of cards, and liberty will shine out like the first dawn. There are no tyrants if there are no slaves. Cowardice, rightly understood, begins with selfishness and ends with shame. I don't see why I should bow my head when I could hold it high, or place it in the hands of my enemies when I can defeat them. The people do not complain because they have no voice, do not move because they are lethargic, and you say that they do not suffer because you have not seen their hearts bleed. I honor the Father in his Son, not the Son in his Father. Each one receives a reward or punishment for his deeds, but not for the acts of others. He who does not know how to look back at where he came from will never get to his destination. One only dies once, and if one does not die well, a good opportunity is lost and will not present itself again. I have to believe much in God because I have lost my faith in man. Why independence, if the slaves of today will be the tyrants of tomorrow? I fear for my books. To be happy does not mean to indulge in foolishness. The righteous man pays the sinner's bill. It is a useless life that is not consecrated to a great deal. It is like a stone wasted on the field without becoming a part of any edifice. We must win when we deserve it, by elevating reason and the dignity of the individual, loving justice and the good and the great, even dying for it. It is not the criminals who arouse the hatred of others, but the men who are honest. When a people holds onto its language, it holds onto a semblance of freedom, like a man who holds onto his independence when he retains his own way of thinking. Language is the thought of a people. Genius has no country. It blossoms everywhere. Genius is like the light, the air. It is the heritage of all.